What's up, guys? This is part one of my head unit install, how to remove the dash bezel on a Chevy Blazer. I figured it'd be a little easier for you guys to learn how to do it when it's completely disassembled and the car's apart. It's a lot easier to see things like that, so I figured I'd show you that. Let's start off right here with the bezel in hand. It's kind of funny to hold. Alright. So, first and foremost, forget that top part. Got to focus on this bottom part right here. Right, this whole part, this panel. Now, there's one screw right there that you see you got to remove. And then there is another one right there under the steering wheel or shift knob on the right side. And then, last but not least, for this bottom panel to drop down, you have one way back here. There's the gas pedal, and there's the screw right there. It's up a little bit from there. And you got to pull all three of those out. They're going to be longer screws. Make note of the longer ones because you might forget where they go. The longer ones go to these panels. The shorter ones go inside right here. But anyways, you're going to drop down this panel right here to gain access to a screw right there, holding this side, the top portion of the bezel in. A screw right there. And then there's another one on the right hand side that you have to remove. Now the rest of this is held in by clips besides for the last screw up top above your tachometer or speedometer. Now you got to remove all of those screws to get to this dash bezel that's held in by clips. Now I'm going to show you where those clips are held in at so you don't break any. You got to be pretty gentle, but you got to be kind of rough on it too because you don't want to break them, but you got to get the damn bezel out. All right. So here is where your vents are. Get it from this view. You got a clip there on the far right. This is the very far right you can go. There's a clip right there. There's two bottom clips right there. There's one under your hatch release, and then there's I'm bleeding. And then there's one next to your 4x4 right there. That whole right side should pop out about 4 inches, and then you're going to have to deal with the hatch release and the 4x4. I'll show you how to do that in a second. But then you got a clip right here on the far left side, and then another clip on the bottom far left side. And that should pop out about 2 inches because you have to deal with this bad boy. The dome and all that. So, now that you have all your clips removed, all your screws removed, your bezel's still going to be in there, and it's only going to have about 2 inches of play. So, what you have to do is get a flathead screwdriver, and let's find these 4x4 controls for you guys, so you know what you got to do. Okay? Here's my 4x4. I'll just get that one out for example. The other one's exactly the same. Okay, so you're going to have your 4x4 control in there just like that, except that top clip is going to be through the other side. So what you have to do is go around the back. Now remember, you only have about 2-3 inches of play to get this room for this bezel. You're going to go around the back and you're going to pop that clip out right there with the screwdriver. You're going to pop it out, and it's going to fall out just like that. Not really, because it have wires on the back. But you're going to pop it out, and then you're going to have to remove the 2 wires to it. There's one right there, one right there. They're just little clips that all you have to use is a Phillips, or a flathead. You just got to use a flathead, and let's see, let's grab them. There they are. There's one release right there on this side. And then there's one release right here on this side. 2 little clips that you just got to pull out, and it's exact same for the hatch release right here. It's just another clip. Once you pop out that top portion and bottom portion, you're just going to push it out towards you. And then you got a clip right there. And last but not least is the dome feature. I couldn't get that one to pop out because it looks like it was screwed in. So all I did was reach around with, an inch or 2 of clearance and grab this and pop it out, and grab this and pop it out. Then all you got to do is start your car, bring it all the way down into first gear, and you should be able to lift the bezel out like so. So I'm going to be removing the stereo, and I'll show you how to do that as well, all in one video, because it's fairly simple to remove the stereo. Actually, it's the simplest thing to do. Alright, so let's hop in here. To remove the stereo, you're going to have a screw right there holding it in on the left side, and a screw right there holding it on the right side. As you can see, there's the mounting brackets for it right there, holding those in. And all you have to do after that is pop the antenna out of the back and the clip out of the back, and it pops right out. Now remember, guys, in order to install a head unit, you need a wiring harness like so, and you need an antenna adapter, which I have in the house, and a mounting kit right here. All together, that ran me about $25, $30. You got to bargain shop a little bit. You can find them on Amazon for really cheap. But anyways, you're going to need your wiring harness, and I'll show you guys how to crimp those and put those together, and then put your antenna adapter on there and how to mount it. That'll be my next video, guys. This is just strictly how to remove the dash bezel. See ya.